I am here in North Royalton in front of the Royal Scare by Tylicki, and we're gonna go ahead and take a tour and find out what this home haunt is all about. So come on and check it out with us. All right, Paul. So this is an amazing display. Just looking at it from the street right now, and of course we got our two minions here. We're gonna kind of guide us through it as well. Lead the way. Let's go.
Okay, I don't want to block anything.
No, you're okay.
Here's my little skull wall.
Nice. And so a lot of this, you're telling me, is handcrafted or made by you.
For the all the walls are made by me. Obviously, I did not make the skulls. I mean, they do sell molds where I can make the skulls, but as far as monsters go, I have not made any of the monsters. I made everything to fit around the monster.
So how long is it taking you to set all this up each season?
Well, I wasn't quite sure because, like I said, in 2024, I already had the backyard set up for 2023. So this year, I wasn't quite sure how long it was going to take me. So I kind of started in June, and like all my free time, all my weekends since June have been to build this set.
And is there a specific name for this area? Like as soon as you walk through the castle door?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, this is my gypsy scene here with their wagon here, and then you got the headless horseman coming out of the tree from Sleepy Hollow. And of course, when you have gypsies, you have werewolves.
Of course.
And then I have my mushroom area where my wife made the mushrooms.
It looks really fantastic, and this is standing out to me. It's huge. How tall is that? Do you know?
15 feet.
15 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now we're going into the cornfield.
Cornfield?
These are 900 corn stalks that I stuck in the ground individually, one by one.
Wow. So do these, I don't know anything about farming or corn. Do these stay up, I guess, all year?
Or? Yeah, no.
Okay.
I have a farmer friend, Brian, in Hinckley, and I buy the corn off of him. I have to cut it down myself.
Gotcha.
And then I have to wet the ground, and I stick them in the ground individually, one by one.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about sort of how your neighbors, how your community interacts with this display.
There's two of my ghouls right there.
Yeah, they're probably going to scare me a couple times.
It's James and Rocco. They're just neighbor kids that come here. Throughout the last 25 years I've been doing this, all the kids from this, over the years have been helping me. I mean, a lot of them are growing and off to college now.
Wow.
So every year I have to get new recruits to come in. So luckily, this neighborhood keeps producing more and more offspring.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, let's hope that continues. Because it sounds like they kind of help you run the show here.
Yeah, I mean, I could not do it without them. Because there's so many things I need working, right? Like even like my swamp room here, I always need someone in here to work the fog.
Talk to me about this swamp room. Like, what is it that? Obviously, this is very impressive as someone who doesn't know how anything works. What all goes into this? Whoa!
They're laser lights. They were at the Midwest Haunters Convention in Columbus, like maybe 7-8 years ago. They had a booth and they were selling them. So I just fell in love with it right away. So
I can see why.
All it is LED lights that fan out and a fog machine, and then something to contain the fog, like this building I put up.
Super impressive. Gosh. Just the amount of work that you can tell and the attention to detail and all the stories that you're trying to tell as you're walking through here.
Well, it's funny because
insane.
Like every June, April, May, June, I have these dreams that it's Halloween morning and I haven't even started putting up anything yet.
I still have those dreams about college and essays and assignments.
Okay.
And yes, I definitely have those all the time. So it's funny that that's your equivalent. Oh, wow. And I like how you stay true to this castle theme, even like at this point with a freaking dragon.
Yeah.
Hello. It's like the whole concept merges like fantasy with horror.
Well,
I love that.
I was always a big Dungeons and Dragons fan in the 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fantasy role playing. So I wanted to stick with the castle theme and towards like 1800s theme as far as the monsters and people go.
Well, I think you nailed it. I think that's safe to say,
Well, thank
for
you.
sure.
Now this room here is kind of like a tribute to my Halloween's past because I used to do like a carnival type scene. So these are all signs that were in my haunt the
Mm,
first go around, and the ones that I didn't sell. So this is kind of like a little museum, you know.
gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Paying tribute to the past. I love
Yes,
it.
and this is my original Royal Scare sign that I had out front. And I said, since I'm reborn, I might as well get a new sign.
Like even just the attention, talking about the attention to detail. Even this little figure right here, like
Yes.
looks like a haunted Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
But
he's super cool. I
yeah,
bought him in Mexico when we were in Mexico, and I wish I would have bought more of them. I really
yeah.
do.
And it's moving. It's just like there's so much to just get lost in and fixate on and focus on, and the stories. It really is. It really, it's an experience. Like you don't get this even from a lot of premium places. Like
I take a lot of pride in my work. Like people always ask, "What's my favorite thing?" And it's like, well, it's all my favorite because if I didn't like it,
Mhm.
I wouldn't use it.
Mhm. And oh God!
Everyone, please get out of the water. The Kraken has been released. I repeat, the Kraken has been released. Stay clear from the swimming area. Thank you so much.
Okay, message definitely delivered. You know how to grab attention.
This
That's
is
for
one of my
sure.
favorite actors, JC Bamba. He
Okay.
just showed. I had no idea he was going to be here tonight.
So when
So-
people, when guests arrive and they check this
Mhm.
place out, they can generally expect stuff like that to happen.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like during the week, it's like hit or miss whether I have anybody acting or not.
hmm
But on the weekends, for sure, I try to have people.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I won't drown now I have that. I appreciate you. What's the story with Dr.
This is Dr. Jekyll. Are you familiar with Dr.
I'm
Jekyll?
not.
Okay, well, Dr. Jekyll was like this guy who would turn into Mr. Hyde. I don't know. I don't remember what actually triggered him to turn into
Mhm.
Mr. Hyde. But this is Dr. Jekyll's office,
Mhm.
and this is him as turning into Mr. Hyde.
Mhm. That's so fascinating. And you talked about you talked a little bit about not wanting your best Halloweens to be in your past.
Yes.
So how much of the what you do now is like sort of just influenced by something that you experienced? Like, did you go to home haunts?
No, there were no home haunts
Yeah?
growing up. Haunted houses, like I know I went to Hudson Haunted House like the first or second year it was in existence as a kid, and I was terrified. My dad used to decorate our house in Slavic Village when we were kids, which was back then in the 60s. Nobody did it, but we had a ghost made out of angel hair and um, creepy pumpkins, and just being in the old houses back then made it, set the scene itself. But so even as a kid, I was always making dummies and stuff like that.
So one thing I would be curious about as someone who's never done anything like this before, that electric bill, it's got to be crazy, or is it?
With LED lights? I couldn't do this without LED lights. So it's not. My wife pays the electric bill, so I really don't know what but she hasn't been complaining.
Okay. So it can't be too bad.
For the 3 or 4 months it takes me to put this up, I could have this torn down in 2 weekends.
I gotta tell you, the actors that you've gathered over the years are doing phenomenal.
The Haunt family in Cleveland, Ohio, Northeast Ohio, are amazing. Everyone from me, Jeff Harstad does the Cleveland Haunt Club, JC Bamba, to Roger Miller, who does a podcast Tuesdays at 7, where he interviews local artists of all sorts, from musicians to painters to chefs to home haunters. So it is a very tight-knit community, and we all support each other.
Well, it looks like we're coming towards the end a little bit here as we're approaching another crazy scene.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like the imagination that you have to like put this together. And behind me, actually, I should start here. What is going on here? This is some twisted stuff.
Yeah, it's just like heads for sale. You can't do without a head.
Wow. Very creepy, very sick, very
This
twisted.
is really, I like this idea because they're having a witch burning, and you could look at the faces of the adults, and they're kind of like distraught, not sure. Maybe this is a relative of theirs or not. But then you look at the children,
Oh,
and they're
wow.
having a great time.
That does tell a story.
I wanted to do a family fun activity that's free to people. Not many people can actually go out and do something that's free.
Right.
So I pride myself on that. The donations help a little bit with this, and there's a couple other things my wife's involved with that it goes to charity for that. So it's 31 straight days of horror, which is October 1st to November or October 31st. I might be open November 1st. I'm not sure if I am or not. It depends on the weather and how I feel and stuff like that. But I'm open 7 to 10, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm open till midnight.